Welcome. In front of me I have the OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I'll be going over unboxing along with a quick look at the phone itself, its specifications, and just giving my general opinions about the specifications, build quality, and if you can maybe find something better that is provided here at maybe even better price tag. So one great thing here is that I am not sponsored by any company, so my opinions here are basically never influenced by any incentive that, oh no, I won't get sponsored, anything bullshit like that. So I can literally say whatever the hell I want and never be afraid that I will be out of a job because of that. So let's get straight into this. So getting in here, obviously based on the thickness of the package, you can probably guess there is no charger. And in here we get some paperwork. There we go. So I just drop that back in here. Make your moment. How am I making my moment? By spending more money than I should on a phone? Is that my moment? Anyway, taking it out. I have a pretty nice looking phone, I'm not gonna lie. I do definitely dig how it looks like. It's also a relatively small device, one of the smaller ones on the market. And it's just a tiny bit bigger than what Samsung offers with their S25 Galaxy. So you can see this is the S25, and this has a 6.2 inches in size display, and it's just a tiny bit smaller. But this isn't something that, honestly, if I were holding both of them, the first thing that I would think is that this phone is just heavier and thicker. That's about it. But in terms of size, they do look very close to each other, so you're literally only going to notice this when you have like side-by-side phones. Anyway, besides that, we got the charging cable here, Type A to Type C, and well, that's it. That's all you get. So moving on to the device. We might not have the smallest bezels that I have ever seen on a device, but they're still pretty modern and nice. And the device has a 89.5% screen to body ratio, so just below that 90%. And talking about the display more, 6.32 inches, 1216 pixels by 2640. And it's an AMOLED display, 1 billion colors, 120 Hz refresh rate, HDR10+, and a peak brightness of, well, typical brightness of 1800 nits. And it also boasts a pixel density of 460 pixels per inch, covered with a Cornell Gorilla Glass 7i. Display right here is actually pretty superb, so that's nice. And I do have to say, I really dig the color and the size of this device. It's just, for me, perfect. It just scratches that itch for the perfect size. Wow. Anyway, let's continue on. I'm gonna quickly just go through the quick setup right here, just so we can see the OS. Are you fucking kidding me here? I need to connect to network? How about no? You're supposed to be smart. How about fucking work without the network, you stupid piece of shit? Hate the idea of a smartphone that isn't smart enough to work without the goddamn network. Anyway. Getting your phone ready. Well, you wouldn't need to if you didn't fucking force me to connect to network, now would you? Ah, yes. I love when my device owns me and not the other way around. So, well, this is honestly going through some bullshit, checks of data and all that crap. Let's just take a look at the back, which has the triple camera setup. Now, the main sensor here is actually a whopping 200 megapixel f 1.8 aperture, 24mm wide lens, then dual 50 megapixels telephoto and ultra wide. Which allows you to capture videos up to 4K at 60 frames per second, and 1080p goes up to 480 frames per second, though this is going to be slow motion. And then as a selfie, we got another 50 megapixel sensor right here. That is gonna let you do 4K 60 as well in terms of video recording, and 1080p up to 60 with no slow motions. So generally, camera-wise here, actually pretty damn good. I have nothing bad to say about the camera right here. I do want to point out just one thing. The megapixels, 200 and all that jazz, is just fluff for marketing. Bigger doesn't equal better, usually. So something to basically take in consideration. Just because a phone has 200 megapixels like this one does, it doesn't mean it will outperform some other device that might have 50 in terms of camera performance. There's many things that go into camera performance, and just the megapixel isn't going to be, the thing that defines how good a camera is. So take it with, grain of salt. What usually you get advertised with, like primarily the megapixels, that really doesn't matter that much. Now, what you can do in terms of checking how good a camera is on a phone is look at something like the camera benchmarks. They do exist, and every phone is rated there based on some criteria, which, to be fair, I never did those, so I have no freaking clue what the criteria are, what they're looking for in those pictures, and how they're rating them, but it is there if you really want, like, what supposedly on paper is the best camera performance, which, like I said, isn't based on the megapixels. Now, so here's our OS, which is the what do they call this thing? ColorOS 16, and it looks honestly pretty clean. Oh, okay, I like that. Damn, that's pretty nice. So you have categories, and we have all. That's a new thing. I haven't seen this before. And I honestly like this. On my phone, which my daily driver is a Samsung, I have a third-party launcher specifically for the categories. Though, in my case, they look a little bit different, but I do very much appreciate having applications categorized just, all together. So as an example, if I get something like right here, you can see I have icon categories at the bottom right here, and I can just keep swapping between them and so on. So it makes it super nice to find applications. So I do very much appreciate this kind of layout right here. But also recent at the very top, pretty good in terms of OS design. Other than that, I also copy some of the features from something like a Samsung, which is this sidebar. Yeah, we get started. So you have applications right here that you can pull out. This one has a little bit less functionality than the one on a Samsung, but it's still pretty damn good. And in terms of bloatware, you can see we have garbage already pre-installed here, like LinkedIn, TikTok, Amazon, Spotify, Temu, a whole heck of a lot of garbage here, Gemini, Facebook, Instagram, and some of the things that look like malware, or basically, garbage kind of applications that come preloaded, will be just the applications of the phone. For instance, like the game assistant is their gaming mode for this device, which you can utilize that if you want to, or just don't bother if you don't care. And yeah, and obviously all these applications that come preloaded here, you can basically dump out. If, let's be honest, if you're not a boomer and you don't use Facebook, you can just do this and put it where it belongs, in the trash. Cool. Okay, and also let's not forget about this piece of shit. Boop. There we go. So let's move over to the internals of this device, starting off with the battery. Considering this is a very small phone, 6.3 inches in size, it's also not that thick. Just to give you a side-by-side comparison to the S25, you can see there isn't much difference in terms of thickness right here. Actually, they are almost identical thickness, to be completely honest. There is a very small difference in the thickness. This one is just a titsy bit bigger, thicker, but honestly, it's something that less feelable in terms of just the thickness and more feelable in terms of weight. This device has heft. This is much lighter. The S25, absolutely feather light phone compared to this brick right here. So it does have a bit more to it. And the reason for that is primarily going to probably come down to the battery. And the battery here is a 6,200 milliamp hour battery. That is a insane size that even the S25 Ultra doesn't have in it, but not because that's too big of a battery. It's because Samsung is a greedy pile of cunts that wants to scam the shit out of their user base by giving them shitty batteries. Unlike OPPO, that decided to basically give you the nice new type of battery that allows them to pop in here a bigger battery in terms of milliamp hour capacity while still retaining the same kind of footprint. It's basically a denser battery. And it's the silicon carbon type, which is being used here. That's why we have such a big battery for such a relatively small device. So I want to give them props for basically going with this kind of battery here, unlike Samsung, which just decided to completely screw their customers by giving them an absolute trash of a battery. So with that in mind, battery here, fantastic. Charging speed, another good thing, which is 80 watts in speed. And again, when I compare it to something about the same size and what could almost be considered the same kind of quality of a phone, same, I don't know, like basically let's call these both flagships, right? This flagship is a lesser one, considering this hunk of junk decides that 25 watts of charging speed is enough for a phone because Samsung is scared that their devices will start blowing up. And hell, if you can't figure out how to charge your device a little bit faster than 25 watts without making it blow up, then maybe you shouldn't be selling the fucking phones and maybe add a charger and not make a phone every freaking year. That would probably help the environment a little bit better. So anyway, going to this one here. Charging speed, fantastic. Unfortunately, there's no charger provided with the device, which I would love to see one, specifically when you have higher charging speeds like 80 watts like we have here. But still pretty great. Additionally, the device comes with 12 gigabytes of RAM, and that's the only option. And storage-wise, we have two options, 256 and half a terabyte of storage, both using UFS 3.1 storage type with no expandable storage. And just to kind of pop that out. There we go. Well, that's a tiny little tray. As you can see, there it is. We have dual SIM card support, but no SD card to be seen anywhere. So, additionally, it's running on a Dimensity 8450 processor, which is what I presume is the flagship offering from Dimensity. And it is a pretty damn good processor. It is faster than what I have, for instance, in here, which is the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 3, basically, or 8 Elite as it was called at that time. And this is actually faster than that processor. The only faster processor that I can probably guess, as I haven't checked, would be the Bionic A whatever that Apple uses. And the newer Snapdragon being the Snapdragon 8 Gen or 8 Elite Gen 5. I can skip the generation. Counting might be hard for some people. So anyway, if you compare to any of these processors, it's still a freaking fantastic processor that will get you through everything that you'll throw at it. So not much problem here. And generally speaking, processors are at this point where faster is just kind of useless. Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I will show you how you can go through the setup process of this phone. So when you boot it up the very first time, you should be presented with the same screen that you can see on my end. Now, we don't really have many options here, so let's just click on the arrow right here, and from here we're gonna select our desired language. Now for me, it already selected English, but you can see this list has possibly every language you can think about. So anyway, let's go on to the next page once you select your language. And here you can select your region. Now here's where I'm kind of going to go off the rails a little bit, giving you maybe just some kind of idea of what you could select instead of the correct area, which is strictly based in, well, non-facts. Let's put it this way. So I kind of look at this in a way that if there is just a small chance that what I'm about to say has some kind of impact, then it doesn't change anything else. Like literally doesn't change anything visibly for you on a phone, so you might as well take it. Now what I'm talking about is, for instance, when companies are forced to do something, for instance by European Union, and depending on where you have selected to be, these companies might only implement those changes in the regions that they're forced to do so. As an example, primarily European Union, as EU seems to be hell-bent in a positive way to just not give two shits about big corpo losing profits. Oh, big wah. US isn't gonna scam so much of money from the rest of the world. So anyway, that's one of the benefits. Another one, which probably is a little bit less possible, but hey, any chance is better than none. When it comes down to, for instance, UK. Now, just to give you a little bit of a kind of history of what happened not too long ago, was UK was trying to force Apple to basically give them back access to iOS. So UK could, at any point, see anything on your device, your messages, your photos, anything like that, without any kind of court subpoena or any kind of court order, anything like that. Just, a cop has a, I don't know, itch on his ass, and he decides to see if you have anything incriminating on your phone. Oh, look at that, you do. So let's dry you through the mud. Or maybe you're dating someone else's daughter, and that someone else has a government position, and he starts blackmailing you with shit because he can just willy-nilly access your shit on your phone without any kind of court order or anything like that. He can just whoop, there he goes. So the only reason we know about this right now is because Apple rejected that. But let me just kind of put this in a perspective. If you're a country that clearly doesn't give two shits about people's privacy and freedom of speech specifically too, and some company asserts their dominance over you by saying, no, go F yourself, what is your choice? Because clearly they're showing that they're becoming a just regime there. So in that way, what's the next best thing? Because in my opinion, it would have been, okay, Apple, you can't sell phones here anymore unless you give us the access that we require. Otherwise, go screw yourself. And let's be honest, we haven't heard anything extra. And if Apple agreed to this, concerning they're still selling phones, keep in mind, this is all hypothetical, then they would also most likely get a non-disclose kind of agreement. So they can't really talk about it. Because God forbid, you know that UK has access to your phone, right? So, with that in mind, I'll be choosing anything else other than UK, just for that tiniest little bit of a chance that some piece of shit corporate cunt doesn't have access to my phone, especially when these are kind of rules for thee but not for me. So they can access your data, but no one can access theirs. The shits that came up with this bullshit, yeah, they're completely immune to this trash that they came up with. It's like making something shitty and being immune to that shit. Amazing. Seems like such a fantastic idea. Anyway, so let's be honest, all the politicians here, specifically in UK, seems to be just absolute faggots. So choose something else, especially if you value your freedom of speech. And I sure as shit won't be visiting UK because I will probably be jailed there just for saying that politicians are faggots. Oh well. So we're gonna select, or at least I am gonna select my region, which is Poland. There we go. Boom. Poland. The bastion of everything that's based at this point. Anyway. Moving on, we have legal information. So we have user agreement, privacy policy, and data security. What? Data security? I love how there is no view details here. Amazing. That should tell you everything. This vague little two-liner is your data security. That's how much they value your security. Anyway, so obviously you can read the user agreement, privacy policy by clicking on the view details on each one of them. But if you're like everyone, you're never going to read a single word and just press next. I want to also kind of point out, we don't actually select agree. We're just selecting next. So we never really agreed to those, legally speaking. So moving on, set up using another device. So if you have another phone, let me just bring up mine. There we go. You get this pop-up on your phone automatically. You don't need to do anything. It just shows up. This will allow you to basically move over data from your old phone to this one, though it's not all data and it's only everything that's associated with Google. Generally speaking, this is the shittiest way you can move over your data, and I don't recommend, because Google, again, it's Google. They're only there to gather data. If there is something on your phone that doesn't allow them to gather data and sell the shit out of it to make profit, it's not getting moved. Hence, for instance, applications downloaded from third-party sources like GitHub. Yeah, those aren't getting moved. If it's not from Play Store, you can move it yourself. That's basically Google's logic there. If, for instance, your photos are exceeding what the Google Cloud Backup can store, well, too freaking bad, you're going to be moving those yourself. We only want those that we can literally just rip from your device and store on our cloud so we have access to it, so I can train our damn AI models. Another thing that it would move without much of a problem, unless you're using a different application, would be things like call logs, messages, and contacts. As long as you're using Google for that, which again gives them full access to this, it's going to get moved. If you're using some device that have their own contacts application or messaging applications that are outside of Google, yeah, those aren't getting moved through this method. Now, like I said, this is the shittiest way you can go about it, so I just recommend skipping this, and at the end of the video, I will show you a much superior way of moving over your data with a less of a headache, faster, and with more control over this, along with a less kind of creepy little uncle with the stash twirling it in the background, you know, gathering your data kind of way, because it's going to be done strictly like locally. So these two devices will create a connection between only each other, not to the internet, just between each other, and then move over through that connection data, which isn't subject to being like ignored if it was downloaded for some other way than Google would like you to. So like I said, it's going to be much better. Now here we have connected to Wi-Fi. Now this step is optional and you don't need to do it. You can just straight up skip it, which is what I will be doing. Now because never mind. It's not what I will be doing, because this piece of shit device thinks that I need to be connected to network to use a smartphone. Well, if it's fucking smart, why can't it go without internet? I guess I need to do this. God forbid I would be able to set up a device in a way that I want to set it up. There we go. Screw you for forcing me to sign into network for no reason other than to then fork me with some other stupid shit that's going to be visible through that setup. Let's go. Jolly goodness. Wouldn't you love to have your device set up the way you want to? After you spent like $600, $700 on it. Wouldn't it be nice to at least feel like you actually own this? Amazing. I love this. I love current times. Anyway, next we have copy absent data. So that's again Google bullshit. Not sure why it's showing up technically again. So we're gonna select don't copy again. Now this was a little bit different looking page, but same kind of trash. Okay, so next we have sign into Google. Yeah, no thanks. We can just move on. Yeah, no, I don't care what you have to offer. And next we have connect to mobile network. Now, stupidly enough, you are forced to connect to Wi-Fi And once you do, you can insert your SIM card. Now, most devices, logically, give you the option, if they're forcing you to at least connect to network, to give you like, oh yeah, you can insert SIM card. Oh no? Okay, then you have to connect to Wi-Fi. But this dumb phone is like, connect to Wi-Fi. Oh, you're outside of your phone? Well, too freaking bad. You're not going to be setting it up then. Even though you have a SIM card in there. Awesome. So, and anyway, we can insert our SIM card. Now, to be fair, just to kind of be a little bit of a devil's advocate, the reason this is showing up after internet connection and not before is because this allows you to set up an eSIM. Now, eSIM, for some weird reason, requires internet connection to be connected first. So that's the reason. But stupidly enough, this device also has dual SIM card support. So you could just insert a physical SIM card in there. And not force me to connect to network and make this all optional. Yes, we're going to be skipping this. Next, we have unlocking methods. So we have several different ways of going about it. First one being PIN, pattern, or password, which are physical ways, while the two other ones, fingerprint and face recognition, are biometrics. Now, if you're planning to use any of the two other ones, you will always be forced to select PIN, pattern, or password. Biometrics aren't 100% reliable, so in the times where the phone has a sissy fit in recognizing you because you just got a tiny little blemish on your face or your finger, you always can rely on the PIN, pattern, or password, which doesn't care that you got a tiny little blemish. Now, alternatively, you can skip protecting your device, but because your phone stores a lot of your personal data, I would highly recommend protecting it. In case you ever lose your device, it's probably in your best interest that whoever finds this doesn't have free access to everything that is stored on that phone. So I'm going to select a pattern right here. Now, for some reason, OPPO thinks that their user base has a room temperature IQ, so it gives you a 5-second timer letting you know that you need to remember your password. Like, no shit. I need to remember my password. Tell me more. Now, moving on, we have amazing Google services like location, allow scanning, allow phone number verification. Oh, that's a new one. Send user and diagnostic data, and install updates and apps. Which I want to also point out that the last one doesn't have a toggle. That's great. Now, there's a reason for that, which I'll go into this. I'm going to spend a little bit of time explaining this bullshit right here. So all these options are basically Google spreading your cheeks and blowing smoke up your ass. It literally just, these don't have any kind of validity. They don't work. They don't do shit other than to trick you into thinking that they do something. And you might be thinking I'm just kind of tinfoiling the shit out of this one. But the reality is you can easily check this yourself by just straight up turning off everything here. This one doesn't really matter. But all of these, and dial 911 and see what happens. Even though you might not even have a SIM card, by the way. That can be done without a SIM card or internet connection, I want to point out. Now, to go over these, we have location, which location is done through Wi-Fi and GPS, completely omitting the fact, which would be lying by omission, that the device can also use things like, for instance, the connection to cell towers, which even though you don't have a SIM card and shows you just a no SIM card icon, the device is still connected to cell towers. That's how your 911 calls go through. Allow scanning would allow the device to scan nearby devices through Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. What it doesn't say is that other devices can scan for your device. And typically, you turning off the Wi-Fi toggle doesn't necessarily turn off the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So anyway, moving on to another one, which is send user and diagnostic data. Technically, every data from your phone is user data, no matter what it is. There is no diagnostic data. If it's your device, whatever it produces, it's not diagnostic, it's user. No matter if it's technical or not, it still belongs to you on your phone. That belongs to you. So everything here is user data, which again, if you're not sending user and diagnostic data, then how the hell are you connecting to cell tower? And how does that cell tower know where you are? And how does the call go through to 911 and 911 knows where you are located by calling them, if literally every one of these should basically prevent that from happening? So that's one thing, just food for thought, how much privacy you have. If you want privacy, I recommend doing something like Graphene OS as a custom ROM on your phone. Get rid of this shit. Just know that for some reason, if you choose to take control of your privacy, police considers this as though you're a criminal. You must be a drug dealer at that point, because no one else would like to have privacy. What a surprise. Apart from faggot politicians who come up with laws that remove your privacy, but not for them. They can have it. That's fine then. That's great. But you, oh no, you must be a drug dealer. So would that imply that all the politicians are drug dealers too? So anyway, lastly, we have this crap right here, install updates and apps. Now this one is the most shitty one of them all, just because you have to sacrifice something, and you do have a little bit of control over that if you're really hell-bent on it, but you basically lose security of your device in a way. So here just tells you that you can install or delete applications that you've installed, updates and stuff like that. And obviously updates can be done or turned off through settings. If you go into the settings, you can disable system updates, application updates, and so on. So you technically can turn it off, but again, lying by omission here. You can turn off what they want you to allow you to turn off, but not what they don't want you to turn off. So there is this process running in the background of your phone always, called OTA system updates or something along those lines. It's something over the air, OTA. That crap never shows up anywhere. It doesn't show up in your applications if you go into the apps. You actually need to download a separate application that would show you all processes running on a device, and then you can enter it and, for instance, straight up delete it. Now, this process is responsible for installing updates without your knowledge or permission onto your device whenever a company wants to implement one. As an example, I have a Samsung. I might not be updating it. I haven't updated it for some time, but for instance, the what is it? The smart things applications is getting pretty damn frequent OTA updates without my permission or knowledge, even though everything is turned off. This device shouldn't be updating itself, but it is. And the reason I know this is because every so often now I'll open up this piece of shit application and it will have a different layout. Now that doesn't happen on its own. This isn't streaming the image to my phone. This is an application running on my device. So Samsung, without my permission, decided to change the data on my phone without my knowledge or permission. And that was done through OTA updates. Same thing goes here. Though this is going to be primarily focusing on Google in this case, which is going to do the same thing. And as an example, one thing that you're going to experience very freaking soon probably is Google changing the way you can install third-party applications from unknown sources. Previously, you could have just disabled this toggle for unknown sources and willy-nilly you can install your app and you're good to go. But Google decided that they're losing revenue from that, and as an excuse they were saying that, oh, there are malware applications. We're doing it to protect you. We're removing the ability for you to freely operate your device to protect you. Even though their own Play Store has shitload of malware application, which they decided to not address. But hey, obviously we know that they're bullshitting, so and it's whatever. But when they're going to implement this this feature to basically make installing third-party applications much more annoying, it's not going to be done through Android update. It's going to be forced onto your device without your permission, knowledge, through OTA updates. So one day you're going to try to install an application and it will no longer be installable normally. You will need to go through hoops to turn that off, probably suspend it for a period of time so you can install that damn application at the moment. It hasn't been released just yet, but it is going to come out 2026. So I can't wait to get that crap on my phone. Anyway, one more thing that I wanted to say about the OTA updates. You can, like I was mentioning, delete this service, but by deleting it, you also lose the ability to get security patches loaded to your device, which security patches are ones that are being rolled out when there's some vulnerability discovered on Android that someone could exploit for, whatever reason, maybe gain access to your bank accounts or stuff like that. So obviously, it has a little bit of a downside deleting this, but if I'm being fair, if this device is already like 3 years old, let's say, so if you're watching this in the future, this doesn't matter to you anymore. You're not getting security patches anymore. You're just getting the patches that Google wants to fork to remove your privacy or your freedom to do whatever you want on your device, while the security is no longer being maintained on your device. So at that point, you can just delete that crap because it won't really matter. You're not getting the benefit, you're only getting the downside. Moving on, we have review additional applications. Now, there's not very many shown right here. We have just cashback, and that's about it. Even though I'm connected to network, I believe usually you would see more applications. But anyway, I can just deselect this one. I don't really care for it. Getting your phone ready. And we have some recommended services. So auto update overnight, global search, weather services. There probably is. Market, no. Okay, this one right here, lock screen magazine. That's one that I recommend turning off. The reason for that is, my reason to turning this off and not liking it too, is the wallpapers that you will get here are pretty damn random. So these will show up every time you, for instance, press the power button on your device like this, and you have the lock screen. So every time you press it, you will have a different wallpaper visible. Now, these wallpapers range from normal wallpapers, I guess, if you can call that normal, to ones that kind of might be not the best if you have a relationship. And I'm trying to find it on my phone, as I did at one point capture a couple like photos of these. So let me just look at that so I can show you what I mean. Okay, I think I deleted the shittier ones, but for instance, here is one which was a wallpaper of Edward from Twilight, straight up an image from the movie. Here we had someone just cleaning like yard furniture. That's a wallpaper. And ones that I also seen was things like, for instance, nails, women nails just being painted or whatever. I've seen wallpapers of maids cleaning, women doing yoga. So if you're a dude and you value your peace of mind when you're coming home, I do highly urge you to turn that off. I cannot imagine any worse way coming back home than to have your girlfriend or wife start just ringing you out for just having a glimpse of your random wallpaper that you had no control over, that changes every time you press the damn power button to wake up the screen. So yeah, we're gonna turn that off. And there are some other things. You can go over these. There's quite a lot of them, but that was the most annoying one, I would say. Next we have screen color mode. So we have standard and natural. And you can choose whichever one you want. By selecting them, you will automatically see the difference in image. Though to be completely honest, the only difference I see between them is in white color. Now on the camera, I don't think this is visible to you. It's a very subtle difference, so not much to choose from here, to be completely honest. Next we have navigation, buttons or gestures. Now I do want to point out here we have the two options. For instance, for gestures, you do have more options in the settings after the setup, which you can check out if you want. Things like, for instance, removing the guide bar right at the bottom, or for instance, increasing or decreasing the sensitivity of a back gesture. Those are all available to you, as well as most likely circle to search. Let's move on. And this basically finished up the setup, but there was one last thing that I wanted to show you, which was that application that I was talking about before. So here we're gonna just swipe to another page. Under Tools, you'll find Clone Phone. This is the application that you're gonna use to move over your data from an older device to this one. Now this will only work in this kind of order, in a way, if your phone is of other brand than Realme, OnePlus, OPPO, or Vivo. These four phones have the same parent company, so they use the same kind of application to move over data, and this can be done. I mean, this application comes preloaded with them, and because of that, you can move over data from and to this device. But when it comes down to using this application, if for instance I have a Samsung and this is my old device now, I cannot download a phone clone on this phone and move over data from here to here. It can only go one way. Logical, company won't be developing an application to move data for you to easily move out of the phone. It's only to allow you to easily move to it rather than ditch it. So I don't really blame them for that. It's just logical choice. But believe me, this application and most of these kind of apps that come with other devices is pretty damn good. These specifically, the clone phone ones, are one of the better ones. So I highly recommend using that to basically move over your data. And like I said, if you have another device like Samsung, you just download this application on Samsung through Play Store as an example. And from there, you only have one option, unlike here with two. And you just select that device would be your old one. This is your new one. And from there, on your old device, you can select what data you want to move over, select whatever you want, and then the process will begin. And this is going through a hotspot that these devices create, so it is relatively quickly, but keep in mind, if you have a lot of data, this will obviously vary in how much data you want to move over. So you might be looking at like 20 minutes, or you might be looking at an hour. If you want to move over, 100 gigs or 20 gigs, that's going to be a much different time frame. So anyway, with that being said, I hope you found this very helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Good morning guys, today we've got here OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to close all running apps. So to close all background apps, all you have to do is to slide with your finger up and hold it for a while. Here we've got all apps that are currently active, and just mark close icon. And that's it, that would be all. So, thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel, and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to activate the iPad tones. So at first, let's enroll the settings. Then find and select sound and vibration. Scroll down, and here you will notice more sounds. Just click to open, and if you wish to activate the iPad tone, just mark the indicator. From now on, they're active. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel, and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to locate serial number assigned to this device. So at first, open the settings, then find and select About Device. Here you'll notice Status, just open, and now over here you've got your serial number. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel, and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to set up the full browser. So first of all, enroll the settings, then find and select apps, and here go to default apps. Now choose browser and pick the one that you want to set as a default one. Then go back, and as you can see, it is selected and it is set. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, today we've got here OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to reset camera settings. So at first, open your camera app. Now tap on More icon and select Settings. Here scroll all the way down and you'll notice a Restore. So if you truly want to go back to default camera values, just mark Restore. And that's it, that will be all. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to remove pre-installed apps on OPPO Reno 15 Pro. So first go into the app menu, and now just select an app, click and hold, then app info, and if you can't uninstall it, then just click disable and disable app. Thanks for watching, don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one. Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to change navigation system on OPPO Reno 15 Pro. So first open Settings, then scroll down to System and Update, System Navigation, and here you can change between buttons and gestures, and if you want to learn gestures, click Learn or just cancel. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.
Good morning guys, in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to change video resolution. So let's open your camera app at first and go to video panel. And now if you wish to change video quality, here you've got the icon. So smoothly by tapping you can enroll more options and apply the one-at-one. And now just start recording in selected mode. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to change phone ringtone. So at first let's enroll the settings, then find and select sound and vibration, and here you'll find ringtone. Now pick the album from which you want to select it. I'll go with classics. Pick the one that you want to apply, go back, and as you can see, this tune is already set. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, and in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to activate or deactivate camera timer. So at first, open your camera app. Now mark more icon, and here you will notice timer. So as you can see, you can apply either 3 or 10 seconds delay. Now just click on camera shutter, and after the countdown the photo will be grabbed. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, and in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to check for software updates. So at first enroll the settings, then find and select System and Update, click on Software Update, and here just wait till your device is scanned. Here you can see the process. As you can see, this one is up to date. Here you will have the information, but if yours is not, you will be able to update it right over here. So that will be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, today we've got here OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to change system language on this device. So first of all, let's open the settings, then find and select System and Update. Here locate language and region and just tap on Edit. Mark the language that you want to apply, tap on Yes, and that's it. As you can see, it is already set, and obviously you can change it whenever you want. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, today we've got here OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to update the apps on this device. So first of all, open your Play Store. Now mark your account icon in the right upper corner and select My Apps and Games. Here click on See Details under Updates Available, and you can either update all apps at once or update one particular app by itself. It's up to you. So this is it, so you can keep your apps up to date. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to customize haptics on OPPO Reno 15 Pro. So first go into the settings and then find sounds and vibration. Scroll all the way down to haptics, and here you can see all haptics that are automatically enabled when we enable system haptics. So enable, and here we can change the intensity. Thanks for watching, don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.
Guys, and in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to activate automatic system updates. So first of all, you need to open the settings, then find and select System and Update and reach Developer Options. Here scroll a bit lower and mark Automatic System Updates right here. And that's it, that will be all. From now on it will be applied. As you can see, it will be done actually automatically whenever your device restarts. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, today we've got here OPPO Reno 15 Pro and let me show you how to allow unknown sources. So first of all, let's open the settings, then find and select Security and Privacy, and here go a bit lower. Now mark More Security and Privacy Settings and enroll installation sources. Here, just mark the app that you wish to give this permission to and mark Allow. And that's it. Obviously, you can do it for any other app of yours. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, today we've got here OPPO Reno 15 Pro and let me show you how to remove Fingerprint from this device. So at first enroll the settings, then find and select Security and Privacy, go to Device Unlock and mark your fingerprint right here. Draw an unlock pattern if you have one, and now tap on More icon right next to this fingerprint, select Delete, Confirm, and that's it, that would be all. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, and in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro and let me show you how to block a number. So at first open your phone gallery, then go to More Options and select Settings. Here click on Block Numbers and you can either block all unknown colors by using this indicator, or you can add some number manually by yourself. Just mark Add Full Number and provide it right here. Tap on Block and that's it, that would be all. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro and let me show you how to change screen timeout on this device. So first of all, open the settings, then find and select Display and Brightness, and here go a bit lower where you'll find Auto Screen Off. Mark and then pick the preferred period of time after which you want your display to fall asleep. You can go with 15, 30 seconds, 1 to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or even half an hour. I'll go with 5 minutes and that's it. It is already applied. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, and in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro and let me show you how to change voicemail notification sound. So first of all, let's enter your phone gallery, go to More Options and select Settings. From Settings list, select Voicemail, and here you've got notifications. Just mark, select Ring, and pick the album from which you want to select it. Now pick the one that you want to apply. Let me stay with this one, go back, and as you can see, it is already set. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hello everyone, today we've got here OPPO Reno 15 Pro and let me show you how to clear credentials. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select Security and Privacy right here. Go down and enter More Security and Privacy Settings. Here you'll notice Credential Storage, just click to open and now mark Remove All User Certificates. If you truly want to do it, just mark OK to confirm. And that's it. As you can see, Credential Storage has been erased. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, and in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro and let me show you how to remove Google account from this device. So at first, let's open the settings. Then from main settings list, select accounts and users, actually users and accounts, and select your Google account here. And now if you want to get rid of this one, just mark remove account and then confirm by tapping on remove. Select OK to confirm and provide your fingerprint to confirm it. And as you can see, it's no longer added. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OPPO Reno 15 Pro and let me share with you how to reset network preferences on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll all the way down to find System and Update. Then let's tap on Backup and Reset, and here enter Reset Phone. Now let's tap on Reset Network and Bluetooth settings at the top and tap on Reset. Now let's wait, and as you can see, the reset was completed successfully. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off fast charging. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to hit Battery section. Now scroll again to hit Charging Settings at the bottom. Finally, use this switcher next to Smart Rapid Charging to either switch it on or turn it off. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off adaptive brightness. Start by opening Settings and clicking on Display and Brightness. Now scroll down a tiny bit and use this switcher next to Outer Brightness right under Brightness slider. This way you can turn it on or switch it off. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Good morning guys, in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to check total screen time. So at first, open the settings, then find and select Digital Wellbeing and Parental Controls, and here you've got kind of basic data with categories, but if you want to know a bit more about it, mark the middle of the screen, and here you've got the activity details. So you can pick screen time notifications received or times opened as the shown category here, but also you can pick particular app and check the statistics daily or hourly, however you prefer. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me share with you how to reset all settings on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll all the way down to find System and Update. Then let's go to Backup and Reset and tap on Reset Phone. Here we have to tap on Reset All Settings and tap on Reset. Here we've got the information that this operation cannot be undone, so be aware about that, and tap on Reset. And now we have to wait until this operation will be accomplished. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you where you can locate all your downloads. Start by opening an app called Files that's already on your smartphone and clicking on Downloads category. Now, to access any of your downloaded files, click on it on the left, and to manage one, click on those three dots on the right. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Good morning guys, in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to clear browsing data. So first of all, let's open the browser that you are using, mark more icon and go to delete browsing data. Go to more options then, and now select all details that you want to remove, then pick the time range and select either 15 minutes, 1 hour, last day, last week, last 4 weeks, or all time, however you prefer. I'll go with full delete, so let me mark all time, mark delete data, and that's it. Now we can set up from scratch. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can rename it. Start by opening Settings and scrolling all the way down to hit About Device. Then tap on device name on the left and type in whatever you want to, like Sunny. When you finished, hit Save, and as you can see after a few seconds, name of my device has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off high performance mode. All you need to do is go into Settings and scroll to hit Battery section. Then click on High Performance Mode and wait. As you can see, after a few seconds, high performance was successfully enabled. To change it to any other one, just click on Balanced or Power Saving. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Good morning guys, in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to locate IMEI number assigned to this device. So you've got two options. The first one is to open your phone dialer. Now enter keypad and provide code, which is *06#. And here you've got device information with IMEI at the top. Tap on OK to exit. And the second method is to do it via settings. So let's enable the settings at first. Go to About Device and here locate status. Now you've got both IMEIs right in front of you. Also, if you want, you can check serial number over here. So this is it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can change font size. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to click on this section called Display and Brightness. Now scroll again, this time to hit Font, and operate this slider under font size to adjust it. You can check out Preview at the top. When you finished, hit Apply to save your changes. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Good morning guys, in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to change the date and time on this device. So start with opening the settings, then go to System and Update and mark date and time. So if you wish to set it up Manually, you need to turn off automatic setup and pick both date and time manually by yourself. So that's it. Whenever you want to go back to automatic setup, just click on this indicator again. Also, as you can see, you can change the time format. You can use either 24-hour format clock or 12-hour format clock, however you like it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can connect it to printer. Start by opening Settings and tapping on Device Connect available here. Then scroll to hit Print. Tap on Default Print Service or any other service you have and wanna use. They all turn on the same way. And make sure this switcher is blue. Your device is now looking for a printer, and when it finds one, it will connect to it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off auto rotation. Begin by going into Tab menu. To do that, swipe down from the top right corner of your screen and then hold this line to swipe again. Now look for Auto Rotate shortcut, and when you find it, click on it. As you can see, mine is grey, which means that auto rotation is off. To switch it on, tap on the same shortcut until it's blue. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hello everyone, and in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to add photo to contact. So at first, open your phone dialer, then enroll your contacts, and here just click on the one that you want to personalize. Now mark Edit and select Add Picture. As you can see, you can either create monogram, you can pick some illustration if you want to, or you can go to Device Photos. You can choose Gallery, or you can open your camera and grab a photo right now, like straight away. Let me go with Gallery. Pick the photo that you wish to apply. You can rotate it if you want and mark Choose. Tap on Save, and that's it. That will be all. It is added. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can resize icon. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to hit Home Screen, Lock Screen, and Style. Now scroll again, this time to choose Icons, and operate this slider under Icon to adjust it. Check out Preview at the top, and when you're ready, hit Apply. As you can see, after a few seconds, size of my icons has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can clean storage. Start by opening an app called Files that's already on your OPPO. When you're ready, click on those three lines at the top left corner and hit Clean at the top. Then select Clean under Junk Files and hit Clear in the pop-up. So when I do that, as you can see, storage of my device was successfully cleaned. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can locate all text correction options. Start by opening Settings and scrolling all the way down to hit System and Update. Then click on Input Method, Manage Keywords, and Gboard. Lastly, you need to tap on Corrections and Suggestions and then use all of those switches next to all of those features to turn them on or switch them off. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can change display refresh rate. Begin by opening Settings and scrolling down to click on this section called Display and Brightness. Then scroll again, this time to click on Screen Refresh Rate and apply any of those options by clicking on it. Auto Select, Standard or High. When you finished, just go back. As you can see, after that, screen refresh rate of my device has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In front of me I have OPPO Reno 15 Pro. In this video I want to show you how to turn off Google Assistant on power button on this device. So, on your device, you want to go to Settings, and now let's scroll down to Accessibility and Convenience section, and now let's scroll to Other section, and here proceed with power button. Tap on Press and hold the power button section, and here select Power Menu. So now next time that you press your power button, you will see this menu instead of Google Assistant. So that's it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hi, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In front of me I have OPPO Reno 15 Pro device. In this video I want to show you how to enable one-handed mode. First, let's open Settings application on your device. Now let's scroll down to Accessibility and Convenience, and from here you want to find one-handed mode. Let's enable it. And if you want to use your one-handed mode, all you're gonna do is swipe down from the bottom like this to activate one-handed mode. Additionally, to exit, all you're gonna do is tap this arrow at the top to exit this one-handed mode. So that's it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off autocorrection. Start by opening Devices Settings and scrolling to hit System and Update. Then you need to tap on Input Method, Manage Keywords, and Gboard. Lastly, hit Corrections and Suggestions and use this switcher next to Autocorrection to switch it off or turn it on. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can delete the password from Password Manager. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to click on System and Update. Then choose Input Method and finally Autofill for Google. Now tap on Google Password Manager. Select any password you want to get rid of and enter your screen lock. Then select Delete twice, first by tapping on this button and second in the pop-up. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro and today I would like to show you how you can edit password in Passwords Manager. By opening Settings and scrolling down to click on System and Update. Then select Input Method and tap on Autofill for Google. Now just hit Google Password Manager and click on any password you wanna edit. Enter your screen lock, use Edit button and change whatever you want to. When you finished, hit Save at the top right corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Good morning guys, and in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro and let me show you how to perform a soft reset. So, if your device is stuck for some unknown reason, all you have to do is tap on Power button along with Volume Up button. Tap and hold. Just for around 10 seconds. And keep holding. Once you feel a smooth vibration and then see OPPO logo, you can remove both fingers from both buttons and patiently wait till your device is rebooted. And that's it. Now just unlock your device and use it smoothly. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro and today I would like to show you how you can change default apps. All you need to do is go into Settings and scroll to hit Apps section available here. Now click on Default Apps and tap on one of those sections you want to manage. For example, I want to change my browser, so I have to click Browser app here. Tap on Internet to apply it instead of Chrome and tap on the back button. When I do that, as you can see, my default app has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In front of me I have OPPO Reno 15 Pro. In this video I will show you how to remove bloatware and pre-installed apps on this device. So on your phone, let's go to Settings and let's scroll down to Apps section and let's tap App Management. So now go to any kind of application that you want to remove. Let's say it's AliExpress and you will see here uninstall button. So tap it and tap OK to confirm. But if this system application, such as camera for example, you will see only disable button. So that means that this application cannot be removed because it's system app. So tap this disable button and confirm it by pressing disable app button once again. So that is basically it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off app notifications. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to click on Notifications and Quick Settings. Now scroll again to choose Manage All next to App Notifications, and after sorting your apps by hitting Most Recent and tapping on one of those options, Recent, Frequency, All or Turned Off, use blue switchers next to your apps to block notifications from them, or gray ones to switch them back on. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can check a password in Passwords Manager. Start by opening Settings and scrolling down to hit System and Update. Then hit Input Method and tap on Autofill for Google. Now just click on Google Password Manager and tap on any password you wanna check. Enter your screen lock. Tap on this eye icon and this way make your password visible. If it's too long, you can always hit Edit and check it here. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can enable suggestion strip at the top of your keyboard. First of all, you need to open Settings and scroll all the way down to hit System and Update. Then select Input Method, Manage Keyboards, and finally Gboard. Lastly, hit Corrections and Suggestions, and then scroll to use this switcher next to Suggestion Strip. When it's blue, you can go back to check out your keyboard. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off location. All you need to do is go into Tab menu by swiping down from the top right corner of your screen. Then you need to find Location shortcut and click on it. As you can see, mine turned blue. That means that location is enabled, but you can disable it by clicking on the same shortcut until it's white. If you want to, you can also go into Settings and scroll to click on Location section here. Then use this switcher next to Use Location to switch it on or turn it off. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can select and delete multiple photos at once. Begin by opening Photos app and tapping on Albums at the bottom right corner. Then select one of your albums from which you want to delete your photos, and to pick multiple, instantly hold one, and tap on Select All option at the top right corner. Now, to keep some of them, tap on the chosen ones or slide your finger across. To delete the rest, you need to click on Delete button at the bottom and confirm your choice in the pop-up. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can connect it using Bluetooth. Begin by opening Settings and hitting Bluetooth. Now use this switcher at the top right corner to activate it and wait for available devices to show. When they do, click on the one you wanna connect to. Then use this icon next to allow access to contacts and call logs to enable or disable it, and choose Pair at the bottom right corner. Now wait for the other device to accept your connection request, and as you can see, after a few seconds, my devices were successfully connected. To disconnect them, use this icon next to paired device and hit Unpair. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off easy mode. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to click on this section called Accessibility and Convenience. Then scroll again to tap on Simple Mode and hit Enter Simple Mode to activate it. As you can see, after a few seconds, Easy Mode was successfully enabled. To disable it, you need to close Settings in the background and go into Settings here. Now scroll down to choose Exit Simple Mode and confirm your choice by hitting Exit at the bottom. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on and use one-handed mode. All you need to do is go into Settings and scroll all the way down to hit Accessibility and Convenience. Now scroll again, this time to click on one-handed mode, and use this gray switcher to activate it. Then follow all of those instructions to use it. Swipe down from the bottom of the screen to enter one-handed mode. So when I do that, one-handed mode is on. If you want to go back to standard size screen, you can either swipe up or click on this area at the top. To disable it completely, use the same No Blue switcher. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can change default apps. Start by opening Play Store and downloading any app you wanna set up as your new default. Let's go with Firefox browser. When your new app is ready, you can exit Play Store and go into Devices Settings. Then scroll to select Apps section. Click Default Apps and tap on one of those sections you wanna manage. As I mentioned, I want to change my browser, so I have to click on Browser app here. Tap on Firefox to apply it and go back. As you can see, after that, my default app has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can add photos to text message. By launching Messages app and selecting or creating a chat. Now, to add any photo you want, click on this icon of a camera and the photo at the bottom. Then click on one right away, or if you don't see it, scroll down and select your photos from here. You can make it easier by tapping on Photos or Collections and selecting from here. Either way, when you find all of your photos you wanna add and click on them, choose Done at the bottom right corner. To take a photo and add it, use the same icon, and this time use Camera section at the top. After you will take your photo, it will be automatically added. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can open apps in split screen view. All you need to do is launch any app you wanna use in this view and access it in the background to click on those three dots at the top of it. Then select Split View and tap on the second app. Lastly, enjoy using both at once. If you wanna go back from this mode, you can either go back into background apps and swipe them, hold this line in the middle and drag one of your apps all the way up or all the way down, then hit Home button, or my personal favorite. You can click on those three dots at the top of any app and select Close. You can also check out all of those options, like Full Screen, Floating Window, Expand, and Switch App. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can change this device's theme. Start by opening Theme Store app and selecting the best theme for you by tapping on Home or Category at the bottom and selecting Themes at the top. You can also click on the search bar and type in whatever you want to. Either way, after finding perfect theme, click on it, tap on Apply, and wait. As you can see, after a few seconds, theme of my device was successfully changed. If you wanna go back to your default theme, access Theme Store again, select Me at the bottom right corner and hit My Resources. Then tap on Apply over here. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can set up screen lock. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to tap on Security and Privacy. Now scroll again to tap on Device Unlock and Screen Lock. Following that, tap on one of those password types, numeric, alphanumeric, or pattern, and wait 5 seconds in order to continue. Select Next, and if you change your mind, just click on Use a different password type and pick it from here. 4 digits, 6 digits, 4 to 16 digits, alphanumeric or pattern. Then create it and repeat it. If you wish to add your fingerprint, hit Enable in the pop-up and follow all of the instructions from your screen. If you don't, just hit Cancel. So when I switch off my screen and turn it back on, icons that pattern is required. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can check all specifications of this device. Start by opening Play Store and downloading free app called Check Device and System Info from Flarto Developer. Not sponsored, by the way. When your app is ready, launch it, and thanks to it, read all the information about your device's dashboard, hardware, system, battery, network, apps, camera, and sensors. If you want to, you can always click on any of those sections and not only read all the information but also hit Settings at the bottom right corner to get transfer into this section in your device's settings instantly. You can also do that by hitting on gear icons at the top right corners. For example, here to get transferred into operating system section. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can download and apply animated live wallpaper called Magic Fluids. Begin by opening Play Store and downloading free app called Magic Fluids Light Fluid SIM from Mad Scientist Developer. When you're ready, launch it, and to mute the music, click at the bottom left corner. Now choose Consent. And to manage your wallpaper and adjust it perfectly, hit this gear at the top left corner. Adjust all of those options and check out Preview at the top. When you finished, click at the top right corner and bottom right corner. Then hit Set as Live Wallpaper. Choose Yes. Tap on Apply To and pick one of those options. Lock screen, home screen, or both. Make sure to tap on Apply at the top right corner, and then you can close your app to check out your new wallpaper. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can change font style. All you need to do is go into Settings and scroll to hit Display and Brightness. Then scroll again, select Font. Click on any of those to apply the best one for you, and choose Apply button to save it. As you can see, after a few seconds, style of my font has changed. If you want to pick something more interesting, you can also go into Theme Store and look for a new font style over here by tapping on Fonts section at the top or Home or Category. After finding the best font style, hit Apply below it and wait. If you wanna go back to your default one, you can always hit Me at the bottom right corner of Theme Store, hit My Resources on the left, select Font between Themes and Wallpapers and hit Apply under Default Font. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Good morning guys, and in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to add Google account to this device. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select users and accounts, and mark Add Account. Make sure that you are connected to Wi-Fi and then choose Google. So now provide your email address or phone number, whatever is connected with your account. And mark Next. Now it's time to enter the password. And as only it is entered, mark Next. Then decide if this device belongs to you or to your key row. Go with all accounts details. And if you wish, you can turn on backup now, but let me skip it. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can clone apps. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to hit Apps. Now select App Cloner here. Click on Agree and Continue. And then either tap on one of those apps or hit Other Apps to clone any of those. Just tap on the chosen one and use gray switcher next to Create App Clone. Then wait, and once you finish, adjust those two options. Rename App Clone, type in whatever you want to, and hit Save. And click on Default App to open to pick one of those options. Always ask Original App or App Clone. When you're done, just go back to check out your cloned app. If you will ever wanna uninstall it, you can do that like you can any other app, or you can go back to the same section in Settings and use Blue Switcher. Then hit Delete at the bottom. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can set up Face Unlock. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to hit Security and Privacy. Now scroll again, this time to click on Device Unlock. Select Face and Fingerprint Unlock section and enter your current login method after tapping on Face. Without it, you won't be able to continue. So set it up here if you don't have it. And then tap on Face, hit Agree, enter your screen lock and choose Add Now. Keep your face in frame and follow all of the instructions from your. Finally, hit Done. Manage all of those options however you want to, but make sure this switcher next to Screen Unlock is blue. Without it, you won't be able to unlock your device using face recognition. So when I go back, switch off my screen, turn it back on, and look at it, I can see that face unlock is working properly. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi guys, in front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me show you how to add the fingerprint. So first of all, let's open the settings. Then find and select security and privacy, and here go to device unlock. Now mark face and fingerprint unlock, choose fingerprint, tap on agree, and at first you need to set some backup to your fingerprint. It can be numeric password, alphanumeric pattern, or actually that's all. You've got 3 options here. I'll go with pattern. Just remember that you need to remember it, otherwise you'll not be able to unlock your phone at first, but also you'll have to remove the whole data from your device. So let me apply this one, and now it's time to enroll your fingerprint. As you can see, the sensor is located on your home screen, so smoothly keep tapping till your fingerprint is fully added. Not the best one, I would say. It takes quite a bit. Okay, so it's added now. Tap on done, and from now on you can unlock your device with this fingerprint only. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can operate apps permissions. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to click on Security and Privacy. Now scroll again to click on Privacy Controls and then Permission Manager. Now just pick any feature you wanna manage, like camera, and tap on one of your apps under one of those sections. In this case, allowed all the time, allowed only while in use, or not allowed. Let's go with Chrome from not allowed one. Click on one of those options you wish to apply. Allow only while using, ask every time, or don't allow, and go back. As you can see now, Chrome has access to my camera while I'm using it. You can also go back, pick any feature, select an app you want to manage, and scroll to click on tiny text at the bottom. See all permissions. Then manage all of those. Only for chosen app the same way. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on and use voice typing. Begin by launching your keyboard and tapping on the microphone icon at the top right corner. If you can't see it, just click on gear icon, choose voice typing and use this switcher. Then go back to your keyboard and tap on the now visible microphone. choose while using the app, and start typing. As you can see, voice typing is on. To stop, you can pause or tap on the same microphone again. Now you can click on your microphone and select tiny icon right next to it. Hit next, select done, and enjoy using voice typing from this toolbar. You can use microphone icon the same way. To delete text on the go, click on this button with an X. To move your toolbar around, just hold it and drag it. To access some available options, click on those 3 lines on the left. And last but not least, to go back to standard keyboard, use keyboard icon. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can manage vibration settings. Start by opening Devices Settings and scrolling to hit Sound and Vibration. Then click on Ring, and this way operate this switcher next to Vibrate on Ring to turn it on or switch it off. You can also tap on vibration intensity and adjust intensity of haptic feedback for calls and alarms, and also messages and notifications. Then click on your screen. If you want to, you can hit Vibrate to mute your device completely, leaving only vibrations, and when you're ready, scroll to click on Ringtone. Adjust vibration for incoming calls by tapping on Vibration here, selecting one of those patterns, choosing No Vibration, or synchronizing them with your ringtone. You can do exactly the same for your notifications. Last but not least, scroll all the way down to hit Haptics and tap on this switcher to enable or disable haptics for system controls and interactions. If you decided to enable it, adjust intensity at the bottom. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can open apps in pop-up view. Start by selecting an app you want to use in this view and launching it in the background. Then click on those 3 dots at the top of it and hit Floating Window. Now you can use your app in this window. To move it around, hold those 3 dots at the top and drag it. You can also tap on those dots to access all of those options. Full screen, to open this app in full screen view instantly. Split view, if you want to switch from floating to split screen. Minimize, to turn your app into a bubble. Or close, to close it completely. If you want, you can always resize your window by holding bottom corners and dragging it. If you want to use this app in full screen view faster, just hold this line at the bottom and drag it down. If you want to close it faster, you can always hold the same one and drag it up. Last but not least, to minimize it in seconds, click on Home button and swipe it to the side. Then click on the bubble to open it again. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me share with you how to change the keyboard language on this device. So let's start with opening the app which will provide you with the keyboard. So for example, messages, notes, browser, settings, whatever, just have the keyboard on the screen. And now we have to enter the settings. Then let's go to languages and here tap on add keyboard. So now we've been transferred to the full list of available keyboards from which we can choose. So scroll and find the language which you'd like to apply and tap on it. Here, let me go back because I wanted to show you, for example, here, because we are able to choose the keyboard layout, and depending on the specific language, you can have different numbers of keyboard layouts. In the previous one, we had only one, and here we've got 3, and we can have up to 7 or 10 different layouts. So just mark the layout which you'd like to use and then tap on done. As you can see, it has been immediately applied. Before I'll show you how to remove the previous language, I'd like to show you how to use the keyboard with 2 or more languages added. After getting back to the keyboard, you've got this this information, this tip. All you have to do is to tap on this language key, globe icon, thanks to which we can change the keyboard layout, and this is what we have to do to change it. Moreover, the spacebar, it's not empty. Right now you've got the name of the language you're currently using. So to remove the language from the list, simply enter the settings again, tap on the languages and tap on this edit icon in the right upper corner. Mark the languages and tap on the trash bin icon, and we've got only one language applied. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I will show you how you can insert SIM card into this phone. So, before you get started, you'll want to grab a SIM ejector similar to this one, though probably won't look as fancy as this. So it's going to be like a metal little something like this, looking crappy one. So once you find it, you can use that to pop out a tray. Now if you can't find it, maybe you lost it, you could use something like a paper clip, straighten out one of the ends, and it should work just as well, as long as it doesn't have that plastic little wrap around it. If it does, you can just cut it off. Anyway, now the tray is located at the bottom of the phone, or right here where the cutout is. So grabbing R2, and I utilize this hole right here that is close to the corner. The other one is actually a microphone. Don't worry, poking that actually won't damage anything in there. So when you get it in there, push the pin in, and you can see the tray pops out enough for you to pull it out. Now on the tray we have space for 2 SIM cards, so 1 on each side. And you will be placing these cards with the chip side up like so. And make sure that the card is laying flush on the tray. It should be clipped in all the way. And if you flip it upside down, this card should not be falling out of it. If it is, that means that it wasn't correctly in place. From there, insert it back into the device, and your phone should start working or dealing with this card right away. So hence it's prompting me to confirm my SIM card pin. And there we go. That's it. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can add a password to Passwords Manager. First of all, go into Settings and scroll to click on this section called System and Update. Then select Input Method, and finally Autofill for Google. Now select Continue in the pop-up and tap on Google Password Manager. If you can't see any of those options, that means that you never added a password before. To add any other one from here, you need to have at least one. So to fix it, hit Settings at the bottom right corner. Make sure Offer to Save Passwords is on. log into any app and hit Save in Google Password Manager pop-up. This way your password will appear here. Now to add any other one, tap on Add Password and input all of those informations. At the top, type in any website or hit Select App and tap on the chosen one. Then enter your username, email or phone number, password, and even take some helpful notes. When you finish, hit Save at the top right corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In front of me I have OPPO Reno 15 Pro. In this video I want to show you how to take a screenshot on this device. The fastest way how to make a screenshot on this device is 3-finger screenshot method. That is very simple. First of all, you want to place 3 fingers on your screen like this and swipe down very quickly, just like this. But if this gesture does not work, then let's open Settings quickly. Now we want to go to section Accessibility and Convenience. From here, scroll down to Screenshot section and please enable 3-finger swipe down. And as well, enable 3-finger touch and hold. This is for the next method that I want to show you, the partial screenshot. So this method is suitable for you if you want to capture only small area of your screen without cropping the picture later. So the gesture is that you want to touch and hold the screen with 3 fingers simultaneously like this, and the selection box will appear on your screen, and you want to drag the corners to adjust the size. So let's suppose that I want to take a screenshot of this area. Additionally, you can adjust it a little bit as you wish, as you need. And additionally, you can choose its shape. So it could be square, circle, or the region that you want to capture. So it could be like this, any shape that you want. Okay, and now let's tap this check mark in the top right to save it to your gallery, and you can see your screenshots in your gallery. That's it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can add audio or video file to text message. Start by launching Messages app and selecting or creating a chat. Now to create an audio file and add it within an app, click on this button at the bottom right corner. Start recording thanks to microphone 1, and if you want to restart at any point. To end your recording, use the same red button and then listen to it. When you finished, hit attach. If you want to add one that's already on your phone, use this plus at the bottom left corner. Hit Files section and look for your audio one in one of those apps by hitting Audio at the top or choosing those 3 lines at the top left corner. Then picking one of those sources. Either way, when you find your file, click on it to attach it. If you want to create or add a video one, use this icon of a camera and the photo at the bottom right corner. Here, using camera section, you can record your video, and once you're done, it will be automatically attached. To add already existing one, you need to click on the same icon. Click on it here, or if you can't find it, scroll down. and look for it here using Photos, Collections or the search bar. Click on your video and select Done at the bottom right corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In front of me I have OPPO Reno 15 Pro. In this video I will show you how to use the smart bar on this device. So, in order to use it on your device, first of all, of course, let's enable and customize it. In your settings, you want to scroll down to section Accessibility and Convenience, and under section Window and Gestures, you want to tap on Smart Sidebar. Of course, use this toggle to turn it on. And now let's customize it. If you open Floating Bar section, you can set if you want to display it or not. You can set Auto Hide. Additionally, you can adjust its size, transparency, up or down, and also its position on your screen, left or right. Let's go back and let's go to Sidebar Style, where you can set if you want to have 1 column or 2 columns. And in the section File Doc, if you enable it, then you can use the feature Save to File Doc. Okay. So now how to use your smart sidebar. In order to open it, you want to swipe in from the edge of your screen, like this, where your small sidebar appears, just like this. And additionally, you can tap some icons for screenshot, partial screenshot, screen recording, etc. And in order to open application in floating window or split screen, for split screen you want to drag it like this, and as you can see, split view, so you have to release your finger and then select the second application for your split screen view. But if you want to select some kind of application as your floating window, simply tap on the application, and now this is your floating window. So that's it. That's how you can use Smart Sidebar on your OPPO Reno 15 Pro device. I really hope that this video helps you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hello, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In front of me I have OPPO Reno 15 Pro. In this video I will show you how to perform hard reset on this device. Before starting, please ensure that your battery is charged to at least 50% and that you have backed up any important information, because hard reset erases all data from your device, including photos, contacts, documents, applications, etc. So let's start. First of all, you want to power off your device completely. To do that, you want to tap a volume up button and power button simultaneously, like this, quickly, and then let's use the slider to power off your device. So now, when you powered off your device completely, you have to press and hold the power button and also volume down button simultaneously, like this, until OPPO logo appears. Then you want to release the power button, but you want to keep holding volume down button until the recovery mode screen will appear. Let's wait a little bit. Okay, so now you want to select, this is recovery mode. Now we want to select your preferred language. Of course, it's English. Let's tap it. And let's select next, format data. Verification code, you can see on your screen, you have to enter it. 6746. Of course, in your case, it will be something different. And now let's tap format to confirm. Wait a little bit, tap OK button. And now your device will restart automatically. That could take for a few minutes, so you want to wait a little bit. And that's it. We have just performed hard reset on this device. So that's it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
In front of me is OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I would like to show you how you can change and customize your keyboard's theme. Start by launching your keyboard and clicking on this icon of a color palette at the top of it. Then you can either scroll and click on all of those icons at the top right corners to pick one of those themes. Tap on the best one, manage key borders thanks to this switcher, and hit apply instantly. Or you can tap on this plus icon under my themes and tap on a photo you wanna set up as your keyboard's background. Pinch it to scale, drag it to move, and hit next. Adjust brightness by swiping left or right. Hit done. Manage key borders and tap on apply. As you can see, this time theme of my keyboard was successfully customized. To manage any theme on your smartphone, go back to the same settings. Click on any of those downloaded ones, and to get rid of it from here, just tap on this bin at the top right corner. Then choose yes. Don't worry, you can always download it again by simply clicking on it here. Or to manage one of your custom ones, click on it and use pen icon to make any changes. Then hit apply again, or click on this bin to get rid of it. This time though, if you want to delete it, it will be forever, so make sure you wanna select yes. Now you can create any new theme or recreate the deleted one whenever you want to. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me share with you how to enable the night light or eye comfort mode. So let's start with opening the settings, and here let's scroll and find display and brightness. Then let's scroll down again and localize the eye care. And let me ignore this first option because it is automatic, so we do not have a lot of things to customize here. But we've got the eye protection, so the second section, which is more customizable. So let's simply tap on the switcher to turn on this option, and you can see that the screen turns a little bit yellowish or amber. It is in order to filter the blue light. What's more, it will be much easier for you to look at the screen at the dim light. So if you're a night owl, then I highly recommend to use this mode. So here we've got the switcher, thanks to which we can change the intensity of that feature. By going to the left, we can make it cooler, and by going to the right, warmer. So of course, set it on the intensity which is the most comfortable for you. Here we can enter display effects. So we've got the color option. So obviously the colors will be normally displayed, or we can choose black and white, and everything will be monochromatic simply. So it's up to you which option you prefer. Moreover, we can schedule that feature. Just tap on schedule, tap on the switcher here, and we can freely choose the start and the end time, and our device will apply the mode accordingly. So this is the whole customization of the night light, and if you wish to have much faster access to it, simply unroll the top bar, and here we have to find the eye comfort icon, which is right here. So simply tap on it to turn it on, and tap on it again to turn it off. If you cannot find the eye comfort icon here, no worries. Just tap on this edit icon, so pencil icon at the top. Then tap on this plus icon in the left upper corner to add tiles. And here localize the eye comfort. If you will find it, just tap on it and it will immediately appear on this upper panel. Tap on done to confirm. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In front of me I have OPPO Reno 15 Pro. In this video I want to show you how to set up fingerprint and face unlock on this device. Let's first of all set up face unlock. To do that you want to open settings. Now let's scroll down to section security and privacy, scroll to device unlock. Now let's tap face and fingerprint unlock and let's go to face. Now if you haven't set a lock screen password yet, you'll be prompted to create your password firstly as a backup, but if you have that lock screen password, then you want to enter it. And now let's press Add Now button. So now you want to position your face within the on-screen circle or square. Let's scan my face and let's press Done button at the bottom side of the screen. And this is my face unlock. Additionally, I can customize some settings, so I can use my face unlock for app lock, for hiding applications, for data protection. Okay, let's go back and let's tap on fingerprint. Let's press agree button, again enter your lock screen password, and let's press add now button. And now you're gonna place your finger on the fingerprint icon on the screen right here, and you want to lift and repeat, adjusting the angle of your finger every single time to capture the edges of your finger. So try to do it from different angles. You can tap done button if you want to finish, or you can add another fingerprint, but I will simply tap done button. And additionally I can rename it. I don't know, if multiple people use your phone, you can write here their names. So, and additionally you can customize, use fingerprint for, and here are those settings. So that is basically it. I really hope that this video helps you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I will show you how we can put this device into recovery mode. So, to begin, we're gonna hold power button and volume up at the same time, which will bring up our boot options. From here, you want to swipe it down to turn it off, so like so. And when the device turns off, you're gonna hold the power button and volume down at the same time. Though first wait for that vibration that indicates that the phone is now fully off. So, holding these two buttons, you want to let go of the power button when the OPPO logo shows up, but keep holding the volume down. Now I'm gonna increase the brightness or exposure on my camera, so the white here will become blinding basically, but you will be able to see the other options. As you can see, there's a couple more. Let me also give it a quick wipe, as the phone is just a little bit dirty now that it's exposed. So there we go. So we can see we have some other options in here. Now the one that at least I am interested in is English. So this is our language selection, and when you click on it, it will then present us with the recovery mode with 3 different options. So we have format data, which is just a factory reset of the device, covered by or protected by a random pin that shows up here. You just need to confirm that one, type it in, and you can go on. And then we have a reboot device and power off, just 2 different ways of leaving this mode. So I'm going to select reboot device. I'm going to confirm it at the bottom, and this will bring me back to Android now. And you can see we're now back. So, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me share with you how to enable the Google backup on this device. So let's start with opening the settings. Here we have to scroll all the way down to find the option System and Update. And here we've got the option Backup and Reset, so let's tap. Let me actually change the brightness because I can see that it is a little bit too bright. So right here we've got this Google Backup section, so just tap on a Google account and tap on Next. If you've got your Google account added to the device, you will be able to simply choose it from the list. If not, just tap on Add Account and make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required. Here in this step, we can either create a new account if you do not have your own yet, or simply type your email or phone. So let me do it and tap on Next. Okay, so right here we have to enter the password. So after entering, simply tap on Next. And right here we've got the verification, so just give me a second. All right, so after verification, we will have to decide who's going to use this device. So just mark the option and then tap on Next. Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy, you can tap on them to learn more and tap on I agree after reading. So here we've got the information about the backup. Basically, we can now decide what kind of data we'd like to back up. So photos and videos or other device data or both. It's completely up to you. I'll pick only this one and tap on Confirm. So we've just added our Google account to the backup section. We can tap on other device data to check some further details. Here we've got the graph, thanks to which we can check how much space we've got left. We can manage the storage, so for example, remove some unnecessary files. Under its backup details, so we can check what has already been backed up, and advanced settings. And I highly recommend to keep this option turned off so you can avoid some charges. So to finish everything, simply tap on Backup now, and basically this is it. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I will show you how you can capture a screenshot on this device. So, to get started, you will want to open up content that you wish to capture, and I'll be using home screen as an example for this, which is already open and visible on my screen. Now, once the content that you wish to capture is visible on your screen, all you will need to do is just press the power button and volume down at the same time. Like so. You get a pop-up with a couple options. We have scroll, share, and what was it? Snap to Mindspace. Okay, let's see what that is actually. Done. Yeah. All right. Oh, I have no clue what that is. Oh, there we go. It's actually opening up. Oh, it's some BS AI. Cool. Great. Okay. So anyway, once you capture your screenshot, you can go into your Photos application. And in here, right at the top, you should see your most recent screenshots, or well, any other kind of photos, videos, or anything else. Now, if you just captured your screenshot, it will be literally the first one here. But if you're trying to find them later on down the line, it might be easier to go into albums, and in albums you'll find one called screenshots. Unfortunately, it doesn't just hold screenshots, but screenshots and screen recordings. But this is going to be still much easier to find whatever you're looking for in terms of screenshots, rather than looking through the entire media library that you have on your phone. So in here, you can see here the several screenshots that I have captured right now. Now, one more thing is the scrollable screenshot that you've seen as an option there only shows up when you can scroll down on something. Now, even though we can technically scroll down here, this doesn't really count. Home screen is a little bit screwy with this, but for instance, if we open up something like settings, you can definitely capture a scrollable screenshot here. Now it starts slowly scrolling. You can tap on the screen to stop it or move it yourself. Click on done, and you can see it captures the long version. And just like before, we can find it in our Photos application right here. So you can see this is the longer version of that screenshot. So anyway, I hope you found this very helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is an OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I will show you how you can enable and also set up your portable hotspot. So, to get started, you will want to swipe down from the top right side of the screen like so, which will bring down your toggles. Now, somewhere in here, we should have our hotspot toggle. It could be on one of the pages. If you can't see it anywhere, you can click right here on this pencil, click on the plus button, and find it below here. When you do, you will just simply tap on it and it gets added. From there, click on done here, and you're good to go. Now for me, this toggle is right over here. So once you see it on this list, you want to hold it at least the first time. And when you do, it gives you info like the password, the name, and how many devices are connected. Now we're going to go into more settings where we can actually change the password, as it is awful. So I'm going to click right here, hotspot settings, and automatically the device selects password for us to change. So I'm going to type in my password. Very simple, but so is my memory, so it's suited for me. You can also change the name right here. I'm going to shorten it as this is just kind of redundantly long. Now below that, we have other options, for instance, like the AP band, and we have option between 2.4 only. Interesting. So I guess we don't really have many options right here, surprisingly, considering this is a Pro device. We're only limited to 2.4. Now we do have the option to select Wi-Fi 6 right here, but I'm kind of confused how you can use Wi-Fi 6 and you only get 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Anyway, you can now click on the checkbox right here. The save button to save the changes, and find a toggle, tap on it, and your hotspot is now enabled. Now, one thing to keep in mind is your hotspot will consume more of your phone's battery, so when you're done using it, try to remember to turn it off, as it will otherwise waste your phone's battery. Now, if I go into my Wi-Fi list on my phone, does it say if it's a 6 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz? Nope, it doesn't. So that's unfortunate. It would have been nice to know. But anyway, you can obviously see that your hotspot shows up there. Now, when you're done and you want to turn it off, just tap on the toggle once again. Now, quickly holding it once more, we do have this toggle actually enabled by default, so automatically turn off personal hotspot after 10 minutes of no devices connected. So this is a pretty good option. I recommend keeping that enabled, which when you're using your hotspot, for instance, on your laptop, you close the lid, laptop goes to sleep, it would disconnect from the hotspot. And this would start a 10-minute timer, at which point it's automatically going to turn off your hotspot, preserving your battery. But if you don't want to wait for it, you can obviously just tap on the toggle, like I did, to turn it off. So, anyway, with that being said, I hope you found this very helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I will show you how we can enable and also set up your Do Not Disturb mode. So, to get started, you will want to swipe down from the top right side of the screen, and somewhere in here we should have our Do Not Disturb mode visible. For me it is right over here, but if you don't see this toggle on any of the pages, you can click right here on this pencil, plus, and then find your toggle somewhere below here. When you find it, just click on it, it automatically gets added, and now you can just click right here, done, and the toggle stays here in this list. So once you find your Do Not Disturb mode, hold it at least the first time, and then select More Settings, and this will quickly take you to the actual settings. And here, I'm not going to go over everything, just I'm going to touch upon a couple of the options. So the first one that I want to talk about is schedule mode. And here, if you click on it, you can create schedules. So we're going to create one, name it whatever you want, then select start time, end time, and then select which days of the week it will repeat at. Now I'm going to exclude Saturday and Sunday, and when you click on save, it automatically is toggled on. But obviously the mode isn't enabled just yet because it's not midnight. But at midnight it's going to automatically turn itself off or run till 9 AM, I believe how I said it, and this only applies from Monday through Friday. So it just allows you to have it set automatically and you don't need to really do anything. And additionally, you can have multiple different schedules running at the same time. Now below that we have calls and messages. So here you can select who will call you and message you at the same time. This is a bit odd considering most devices actually separate these options, giving you a choice to have different settings for calls and different settings for messages. Here you have to choose same thing for both of those. And those options are no one, everyone, contacts, and favorite contacts. Now typically you also have, oh there we go, this option, so ring for repeated callers. So if someone calls you twice within a 3-minute period, they will bypass whatever you have selected right here. So anyway, that's really all the important information. It's a pretty limited settings page right here. So let's close it up. And whenever you want to use your Do Not Disturb mode manually, not basically excluding the schedule mode, just find a toggle, tap on it. First time around gets you this pop-up, turn on Do Not Disturb mode. In Do Not Disturb mode, you will only receive notifications for alarms, timers, and calendar events. Well, that's inaccurate considering you can change how calls and messages act, so those can be added here too as well. Anyway, we're going to select turn on. The box to not show this page again is enabled by default, so you won't get this pop-up again. Now when you're done using this mode, you can turn it off by tapping on a toggle for the second time, and you can do that same thing when it's on a schedule mode. So when schedule turns it on, you can tap on this toggle to turn it off. So there we go. That's about everything that there is to it. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and let me share with you how to change the wallpaper on this device. So let's start with opening the settings. And here we have to scroll and find display, home screen, lock screen, and style. So right here at the top, we've got the themes. So here we've got different wallpapers which are associated with themes. So you can change the wallpaper, but at the same time you will change the theme. You can also tap on all flags, I believe, themes, and here we've got plenty of beautiful options from which we can choose. Here we've got also past collections here, so you can choose something from previous options. I love it. I think I would choose this one, but I will of course show you another options. This is how it works. You can also view online themes. So if you've got the internet connection, you can enter the theme store. However, I just don't have internet. All right, let me go back. So here we've got the themes, and you can also scroll down to find this wallpaper section. So just tap on it. Right now we've been transferred to the list of available albums from which we can choose the wallpaper from. Those options are pre-installed. As you can see, we've got plenty of options to choose from. Also, we can choose from album, which means that we can choose from our own photos. At the bottom, we've got also interactive options, which are animated. Moreover, we can tap on more wallpapers, and again we will be transferred to the themes, but you need the internet connection. You also need to be logged in into your account. So if you wish to choose something from those options, simply tap on it and then tap on apply to. Now your device will decide, maybe not your device will decide, but you can decide whether you wish to set it on the lock screen, home screen, both, or use carousel wallpapers. So your device will automatically change the wallpapers from time to time. It's up to you. So it's up to you which option you prefer to use. But let me go back to those themes, to those Flux themes, to those previous ones, because we had a cat there. This chubby cat. So let's simply tap on it, and as you can see, now you can apply it as the lock screen and home screen. In lock screen, we've got an additional option which is called death. So here we've got this cute word, let's say, with the death option turned off. However, if we will turn on just by tapping on it, now the cat is in front of this word. So it gives the impression that we've got layers, different layers on the lock screen, which is quite nice. It's a lovely thing. Here on the home screen, because it is only for the lock screen. In the home screen, we can change the icons, as you can see here. We can change system colors. If you wish, you can also choose wallpaper colors, which is nice. We can also choose style, so we can add that kind of features. We can choose blur option. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of things which we can do here. But I think I will keep the original one. Here again, wallpaper, but we will enter those wallpapers which we've seen before, and we can match it to the lock screen. So just tap on apply if you're ready. I am ready, definitely. Now we can go back, and as you can see, the wallpaper has been played successfully. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In front of me I have OPPO Reno 15 Pro. In this video I will show you how to hide apps and use private safe on this device. So let's begin with how to hide applications. You want to go to settings on your device, and let's scroll to section security and privacy. Let's find hide apps. If you haven't done that yet, then you have to set your privacy password. So if you have done that already, then you have to enter it right here. Let's press get started button, and now set access method. So it could be access code or home screen folder. I don't know which one you prefer, think of it, but I will go to home screen folder, for example. This is how it will look like. It will be called hide apps, and also this is the application icon that it will have. Also, you can go to another option, but I will stick to this. But if you select access code, then you have to enter it right here, and then tap down in the top right to save it. Let's tap add apps, and now you can select applications for this hide apps section. So let's say that I want to hide, for example, my gallery. So I will use the search bar, type, okay, not my gallery, but photos. And let's select hide home screen icon. Tap done button. So now let's go to your home screen, and here you can see this hide apps that you have created. Enter your privacy password, and here is your hidden application. Okay, and now with the private safe, let's open settings. Let's go to the same section, security and privacy. Let's scroll down and select private safe. Now enter your privacy password once again here. And now you want to select the category. It could be images and videos, audio, documents, other files, or recently deleted. Let's go to images and videos. Let's tap Add in the bottom section of your screen. And from your gallery, you want to select photos that you want to move to your private safe. Let's go with those two. And then at the bottom, you want to press Set as Private option. Additionally, you can delete private photos from Google Photos if you want, but I will cancel it. And inside your safe, inside your private safe, you will see your data that you add right here. So as you can see here, add 2 photos. And how to find private safe later on in your gallery. Okay, so let me, I need to get my gallery application back. So inside the application, you want to, for the photos, you want to long press albums section at the bottom side of the screen. And then you can enter your privacy password, and here it is. You can access your images and videos. So yeah, that is basically it, and I really hope that you find this video helpful. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hi, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In front of me I have OPPO Reno 15 Pro. In this video I want to show you how to use split screen and also flexible windows on this device. So let's begin first of all with split screen. This is the mode that divides your screen into 2 halves, and also it allows you to use 2 applications simultaneously. So there are 2 main methods how you can activate it. In both cases you want to first of all open the application that you want to use for your split screen, and now if you use as your navigation, you use gestures. So if you have this bar at the bottom side of the screen, you want to drag it, you want to swipe up and drag your application to split view like this, and now you can open the second application for your split screen view. And the second method, let's again open this application and let's go to Recents tab, and in the application preview you want to tap on its icon right here, and let's tap Split View. And again open the second application. Now once enabled, you can use this middle horizontal bar. You can drag it up or down to resize the windows. Okay, and now to exit you can just do this move. Now with the flexible windows, which are floating windows, it allows you to have a small version of application that floats over your current screen. Again, there are 2 main methods how you can enable, how you can activate flexible windows. The first option is using Smart Sidebar. So as you can see here, if you use your smart sidebar, you have to swipe this sidebar inward like this, and then tap application for your flexible windows. I don't know, let's go with photos for example, and this is your flexible window. And the second option is from Recents tab. So let's open Recents applications, and now tap 3 dots on application, not like this, right here, and let's select floating window. And now let me show you the controls. First of all, you can resize the window. You can make it larger or smaller by dragging any of the bottom corners like this. So on the left and on the right you have that corner. Additionally, you can move your floating window around. So you want to drag the bar at the top like this. And additionally, you can tap the top bar to shrink this window into tiny mini window by tapping minimize. As you can see like this, it will stay in the corner. Yeah, and I think that's all. So yes, if you want to close your floating window, you want to tap this three-dot button and let's select close option. So that is basically how it works. That's how you can use split screen and flexible windows on OPPO Reno 15 Pro device. I really hope that this video helps you, and if so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I will show you how you can enable your power saving mode on this device. So, to get started, you will want to swipe down from the top right side of the screen. And in here, on one of the pages, you should see the power saving mode. For me, it is right over here. Now, you might find it on another page, or if you don't see it anywhere, you can add it by clicking on this pencil right here. Then click on the plus and find it somewhere below here. When you do, you just simply tap on it to add it. I'm going to quickly check for one toggle that I think might actually be here, and yes, it is. So this is a different power saving mode, super power saving mode. So I'm going to add this instead, or maybe not instead, but on top. And now we can click done, and you can see it's right here. So let's start off with a normal power saving mode. So it's right here, and to enable it, you just simply tap on it. First time around, you get this pop-up, and it also has the box selected to not show this again. I'm going to choose turn on. And there we go. There's our power saving mode enabled. Now, in this mode, a couple of things will happen, like dark mode will be enabled, refresh rate will be reduced, notifications might be delayed. So that's one way that it's going to kind of preserve battery. Now there is another way you can also do that a little bit more extensively, though this is going to apply to people that don't really care to use their device and want it to last as long as possible, because maybe you're just stranded on an island. So let's turn that off and instead move to the super power saving mode. And by clicking this one, you can see that it just does some thinking, turns it on, and here it is. Removes wallpapers and just does whatever it can to preserve battery life. Now, from what I can see, this looks to be actually a pretty shitty version of it. I think as all OnePlus, Realme, and OPPOs have. So let me quickly close this by clicking exit right here. And instead of tapping on these toggles, we're going to hold them. And yep, it's as I expected. It's the most dogshit version of it. So just to put that in perspective, the balance mode, which we are in right now, which is the normal mode, gets us roughly 14 hours of battery life. The power saving mode gets us just a titsy bit more than just an extra hour. For power saving mode, this is pretty piss poor excuse of a battery saver. Now, where it gets even more insulting is when you look at the super power saving mode, and that gets us another 1 extra hour. Are you fucking kidding me here? Now, the reason I am being so salty about this, in a way, is because there are devices that actually know how to save the damn power on a phone with an ultra power saving mode, which the design of it was to save the fucking power by any means necessary. 1 extra hour is not any means necessary. I can get more freaking battery life by just turning down the goddamn brightness myself. This is no excuse for this shitty of a power saving mode here. So, like I said, you have different ways to do it, like through power saving mode. As long as this mode gets you pathetic 16 hours of battery life instead of 30, 40 even hours extra, Keep in mind this is being displayed right now at a current percentage. So if your battery has a higher or lower percentage, these numbers automatically adjust to the percentage. They also don't adjust based on the settings. So as an example, if I were to lower down the, maybe not that low, lower down the brightness, typically these figures should adjust, but they don't. They are still the same. Now I know on camera you can now not see this, but they're still there. So yeah, this is not really adjusting for the current settings of the device, but even so, these figures here are just embarrassing to call it even. Like, this shouldn't even be included in this case. And like I said, there are phones that I've had here. I think one of them was things like Xiaomi. These devices get triple the battery life, triple of the power saving mode. So, and power saving mode gets them a little bit more than just a freaking hour. So when something like a Xiaomi gets you 14 hours of battery life, you would get 20, for instance, with the power saving mode, while Ultra would get you 90. So this here, honestly, I don't think it's even use. I don't think there's any use to turn on Ultra power saving mode, unless these numbers here are just completely inaccurate to what the battery life actually is. But that's something that you would need to check out yourself. Turn it on, use the device, see how long it lasts, and just base it on that. Because if this power saving mode right here is as low as it is, just don't use it. There is very little benefit compared to what you're sacrificing. This is your home screen. So yeah, anyway, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I will show you how you can import contacts from your SIM card to the device. So, to get started, you will want to open up the standalone contacts application, this one right over here. Unfortunately, this is the only contacts application we have right here, and that will make more sense later on. Anyway, when you open it up for the first time, it asks you the stupidest question if to allow basically the contacts application to send you notifications. Now, don't get fooled, this is not contacts sending you notifications. This is the application itself. The application that its sole purpose is to store contacts wants to send you notifications. Why? So we're going to obviously select don't allow, because there's no reason why that should ever happen. And next we're going to navigate to organize. And here we want to scroll down to manage SIM. And I want to condemn this right away. I absolutely hate this bullshit right here that Google's pulling. This is such a piece of shit, such a conniving bullshit that they are doing right here. So you can see, choose where to save contacts, device in Google, more options. Now, here's a pop quiz. Let me just brighten it up a little bit so you can kind of see this a little bit better. So the pop quiz, you can see this window that pops up right here. Do you think under that more options, the more options will take more, less space than what we have right here for this option to be hidden for no reason? If you guessed something along won't change, or maybe even less, well, just a tiny bit more. So there's just a single option. There is always just a single option. This list extends by a freaking pixel up. This is no reason to give you this piece of shit option being hidden away under more. Go screw yourself, Google. Now, there is a reason for this to be happening. The reason is because when you select the only option that is visible right here without actually, thinking about, well, let's see what's under more options, what you're doing, and what Google wants to do, basically, why this is happening, is straight up steal other people's information without their permission. I cannot call this any different. So, by selecting Google, you're basically, I'm going to obviously select this option, and I recommend you select device only. So by selecting Google and the device, you're importing these contacts both to your device and to the cloud. And I'm importing contacts that are just kind of like the default contacts that come on a SIM card right here. So these aren't real numbers. But obviously, you are probably importing someone else's real information, their phone number and names and so on. Now, before I go any further with this, I do want to quickly mention, here you can select contacts that you don't want or deselect them. If you have some deselected, that means that these contacts already exist where you're trying to import them to. Now from there, we're going to click on import. Now, before I go further into the absolute bullshitness that is happening right here, I want to also talk about this piece of shit showing up right here. Remove copies from SIM. To clean up your SIM, remove copies of imported contacts. Contacts that aren't imported won't be affected. Why? Google, why would you want to delete these? Huh? Maybe give me a reason instead of just a bullshit little excuse for you to have more control over my data. Because basically, if you import your contacts right there, they're automatically getting rid or trying to get rid of this, the hard backup that we have of your contacts. Them being stored on a physical SIM card. The SIM card that has storage for just contacts, nothing else. This storage cannot store anything else, or rather, apart from these damn contacts. And Google's like, oh, clear storage. For what? What am I going to use this storage for? So, obviously, we're going to select keep right here. And now that we have imported our contacts, we can go back into the list right here. Depending where you imported your contacts to, you can change the display location right over here. So we can see we have contacts, well, all contacts, Google, SIM, and device. Now I'm going to select the device one right here. I can see that it gives you this annoying little piece of shit icon to annoy the hell out of you, because obviously they want you to import these contacts. This is deliberately designed to annoy the hell out of you. And believe me, importing it to the cloud doesn't really give you any additional benefits. You have the same kind of control over them when they're on your phone as they are on the cloud. The only benefit, I guess, would be the fact that they will now appear when they're on the cloud on every other device that has this account signed in. Now, you can also get these contacts by just straight up creating a VCF file and then having a file that can just import contacts by like 2 clicks. Complicated. Anyway, now when we click on one of these contacts, for instance, we can now edit, and here is where I want to continue the shit talking of Google. So you can see we have contacts on a lot of different storages, but we're going to select the device one, as it's the one that actually matters. And obviously these options that you will see right here are exactly the same when you import these devices to the cloud. So in here we can start off by adding pictures, either the little like an icon picture, along with a full page one when someone is calling you. We have first surname, company, phone numbers. You can add as many contact phone numbers as you want. So you can have work, home, fax, and all that other crap. We have labels. We have notes. We have email, dates of birth, addresses, and others. Now, I want to stress this. This is not usually going to be your phone number. This is going to be someone else's personal information. And that information here can consist of literally their entire existence by the looks of it, including email addresses, birthday addresses, so where they live, how to contact them, along with every phone number for that contact, an email address, or through email or phone numbers, with their first and last name. And as a company that basically thrives on selling personal data and making profit off of that, that's a freaking goldmine for them that you never see a single penny of. Should you import this to the cloud? Hell no, you shouldn't. You're straight up giving away someone else's information without them probably even wanting this. So I urge you to basically import your contacts to the device, and if you need to have them show up on other devices, create a VCF file, move it over to that device, and basically import it through that. That's going to be the best way, the most secure, and the one that isn't also affected by, for instance, a internet outage or servers going down from Google, which recently has been happening quite often. So this is going to be a more secure option. And for the love of God, don't delete contacts from your SIM card. There's a storage there for a reason, and it's not to be empty. So with that being said, hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I'll show you how you can record a screen on this device. So, to get started, you'll want to swipe down from the top right side of your screen, which will bring down your toggles, and in here we're looking for the screen recorder. And there's multiple pages right here, so you can swipe through till you find it, which for me it's right over here. Now if you don't see this toggle anywhere, you can actually add it right here by clicking on this pencil and click on the plus and find it somewhere below here. Tap on it and you can see it gets added, and now you can just click on done and you can see it's permanently here. So anyway, once you see this toggle here, you want to hold it and select more settings at least once, and this will take us to the settings where we can, number one, change the resolution, which is set to the god-awful 720p, like it's freaking 2014 probably. So in any case, we're going to change it to the next best thing, which is 1080p. Unfortunately, we don't have anything higher here. And click on OK. Now, the megabits per second right here are locked with the resolution, so you can't really change it. You do have the option to go custom, but that is still going to lock you at 16. So it's honestly just redundant. So we're going to stick with the high, as that's basically the same thing. Next we have frame rate. We have set to dynamic, but we have also option to set it to 60 or 30. This one runs up to 120, and this will be set based on the highest refresh rate of content. Now generally I would just select 60, as 60 is already high enough for whatever you might need it for, and if you're planning to upload it to any kind of social media platform or anything like that, then going above 60 is just redundant. The content will not be displayed at this frame rate that you recorded it, so it literally loses those extra 60 frames that would be, for instance, 120. So no point. And you can select 120 or the dynamic if you're planning to record something and have it viewed on this device, which does support this kind of frame rate, then that's fine. But for social media platform, which nowadays it's primarily the content that you're going to be using or recording for, it doesn't really make sense to do that. Now we have other things in here, so we can go over them, but I'm just going to keep the rest of it as it is. The most important one were the definition and frame rate. And one more thing here that I'm going to point out is the sound. So we have option to record system, sound, and the microphone. And you can obviously have both of them recorded at the same time, but if you do, make sure you use some kind of headphones, as this would nivellate the problem that you might experience, that would basically otherwise play the sound through the speakers and get recorded through the microphone, which would create an echo effect. So anyway, next we're going to find this toggle once more, tap on it. First time around it will bring up this window asking to access for audio. Get started. And we do have the option to change the sound right here again. I'm just going to jump straight to start recording. You can see it's now recording. And whatever you will do right now will be, for the most part, recorded. So as an example, I can open up something like Timo, let's just say. There we go. But there are other things that will not be recorded, like Spotify. Now actually here, props to OPPO for giving us the pop-up that we cannot record this, or that the recorder can't really see anything, more like. So that's one. Now I'm pretty sure if Spotify is here, there's the piece of shit. That's another one. That's another garbage app that does the same thing. Now, because of OPPO's approach right here, we actually have a knowledge that we won't be getting this kind of footage. Now, once you're done, you can obviously interact with this window right here. Click on the square. and this will save it to your Photos application. So let's find that out, and there we go, Photos, and you can see it right here. But we can also navigate to Albums, and in Albums you'll find one called Videos or Screenshots. I think both of them have it. Yep. So you can see in Screenshots we do have also screen recordings, and in Videos we also have our screen recordings. Let's play it back. So going into one of the things that I did want to show specifically here with the recorder was the ones that the times where it's being blacked. And this is happening because of a feature on Android that is basically designed to protect the privacy and security of the user. Boy, do you feel protected and secure right now? Because I sure as shit do not. Now, typically this would be used by bank applications. In this case, if you, let's just say, hypothetical situation, have some kind of malware on your device that is trying to constantly see what you're typing in and stuff like that, then you could imagine how going into bank application, putting in your PIN for it, would be a little bit unsecure for you. That's why bank applications use this. Now, you can also imagine the same kind of approach to Spotify or Netflix. Do you see any vulnerability there? Because I do not. Literally, people share their password to be able to use Netflix for free, or they used to more like. So this kind of approach is absolutely just bullshit. And it's done not to protect you or your security, it's done to protect the revenue of the absolute dogshit company. This is done by basically violating your device, I would say, because let's just go back in here to the things like Spotify, or sorry, Netflix. So I want to point this out. I do not own an account. Netflix one never did. Never agreed to privacy or security or whatever other bullshit they have terms of use that you would need to by having an account. I never even installed this application on a phone. It comes preloaded with it. Therefore, I would safely say that this piece of shit should have zero rights to do anything on my device without my explicit permission, which it never asked for. So because of that, it can go fuck itself. And we're gonna do this like so. Boom, know your place, you fucking trash. Oops, not lock. There we go, boom. Know your place, trash. Same thing goes for this garbage. And while we're at it, the video kind of is done, but if you're interested, I do want to share what you can use instead. So nowadays, piracy is on the rise, baby, and we have some glorious alternatives. One of the ones that I started using recently instead of Netflix, because screw paying for dogshit services, is a website which basically acts like Netflix. And that website is called peacestream.mov. So it basically, like I said, acts as Netflix, doesn't require subscription, shows you all the shows from literally every platform for free, no account needed, and anything like that. It just works out of the box, so hey, props for that. And I would say because it works out of the box like that, it's already a better service than what Netflix offers, while also charging you money. And when it comes down to other things, for instance, like music, instead of Spotify, you could use YouTube Revanced, or Revanced Music from YouTube. Specifically, the search term that you'd be searching for would be Revanced. Now, hopefully this video doesn't get banned because of it, as this is basically a alternative ways to YouTube that removes all the bullshit that we don't like ads, like for instance, not being able to play in a background for no reason other than give us money, and other trash like this. So this is going to be a much better option, and they support obviously YouTube as a video and also the music version of it too, along with a slew of other applications that you can check out. So that would be basically it. That would be a great alternative to both of those that decide to screw with you and just find better ways to view content. Otherwise, if you keep paying for this, you're literally paying for the enshittification or further enshittification. So, yeah, anyway, I hope you found this very helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Reno 15 Pro, and today I will show you how you can hard reset this device through settings. So, to get started, you obviously want to open up your settings. And in here, we're gonna scroll all the way to the bottom, and here you will find System and Update. Gonna click on this, and we're interested in the backup and the reset option right over here. When you click on it, we can now choose Reset Phone. But before we go on with this, I do want to quickly just mention that if you want to preserve some of your data that is on this phone, for instance, like photos, videos, music, documents, and so on, I urge you to create a backup of it. Now, there are several different ways you can create a backup, some of them being more or less good at doing so. As an example, here we have backup and migrate as an option, and that backup and migrate uses clone phone. Now, if, for instance, you got a new phone, and that's why you're resetting this one, depending on what the phone that you got, you will be able to use most likely different cloning application that it comes with. Now, if your phone is like this one, OPPO, I think it's OPPO, Realme, OnePlus, and Vivo, then you have clone phone, like this one, as an application. Just to showcase this, this application should be somewhere on our home screen. There we go, clone phone. And for all those 4 devices that I just mentioned, this application is pre-installed and just somewhere on your home screen, which you can open it up, connect these 2 devices, and then move over the data from your old phone to the new one. Now, this also basically allows you to move data to this device. So every company, or not every, but most companies have their own version of such an application with different names. So whatever the device you're using, you can find whatever application they're using there for that, assuming they have one. And when you do find that application, you would just download this application on this device and connect this phone to your new one and move over the data to the new device, making it super easy. Now, that's one of the easiest way. Doesn't really create a backup though, to be completely fair. It just migrates your device from one to another. Now, in a way, that is a backup, being a copy of your phone on a new phone, but not necessarily just a typical backup as you might usually expect. But you do have also the local backup, so backup data to or restore data from a local storage device. So you can actually back it up to a storage device. Now, I have never done this, so I'm not sure if this is going to be using some kind of like proprietary way. It could be possibly kind of going the same way through like clone phone kind of way. And if it does, then this backup would be locked into the basically the parent company kind of ecosystem in a way. So like I said, Realme, OnePlus, OPPO, and Vivo, they all use the same kind of application, and this data could be restored on any one of these brand phones. But for instance, if you have a Samsung, it might become basically unusable for you. I haven't tested it out, so that's something that you might want to first do if you plan to utilize this. But if this allows you to restore it on any other device, then that's probably the best backup you can create. As you can see, the amount of data that you can back up here is actually pretty good. We can back up apps, which is actually include all the applications. Unlike Google, which Google only basically backs up the information of an application that has been downloaded only through their Play Store. If you have one from GitHub, yeah, it's not going to back up the entire application. It's just going to completely ignore this one. And the way Google backs it up is basically not by backing it up, it's just by ripping off the data that is on your device. For instance, for applications, it's just an info that you have downloaded this application, right? And when it comes down to restoring it, it just sends that phone an info, whoa, you're supposed to download this application because it was downloaded from Play Store before, so download it again. That's kind of how it works. But here, you physically copy these applications and create a backup of them, a physical one, that even if you have no internet, these can be restored, unlike the Google one. And it also allows you to do things like settings, messages, call logs, contacts, and so on. So this is pretty good. And like I said, you do also have the option to back it up through Google that was visible right here. I think it was, oh, there we go. So you can do it through Google. Or last option, one that doesn't revolve around any kind of way, but it also skips skips things like call logs, messages, and so on, would be just to plug in your cable to your computer and drag over from your phone to your desktop, for instance, or to some folder on your computer, all the photos, videos, music, documents that you have on this device that you'd like to keep. Now, unfortunately, you can do that for applications, call logs, messages, and basically any kind of other data like so. Only this would only include data that you have technically access to through folders like photos, videos, screenshots, and so on. So anyway, I don't have anything here that I want to back up, so I'm just going to jump straight to reset phone. I'm saying straight when I already talked for 6 minutes. But anyway, we're going to select now erase all data. It's going to give it a moment. It's going to stop you with a screen lock if you have one. If you don't, it's just going to jump to this page automatically. And it asks us permanently clear all data. We're going to select clear all data. You also have the option above that to retain eSIM profile. This device does have eSIM, so if you chose to add one and you're trying to get rid of this device, then select obviously the option that would apply to you, which if you're getting rid of it, it would be clear all data. Now if you're resetting it because maybe it's working slow for you or you have some virus or whatever that is, for instance, spying on you and constantly getting your passwords and stuff like that, which does happen sometimes, then you could reset it but retain eSIM profile, meaning after the reset, it's as though the phone still has a SIM card inserted. So you will need to re-add it. But for me, I'm going to be selecting clear all data. Now, next we have clear all data. All data, including your eSIM information, will be permanently cleared. This operation cannot be undone, but won't cancel any mobile service plans. Select clear. And this will now begin resetting your device. Now this process will take about a minute or so to finish up, and once it's completed, we will be presented with Android setup screen. So I'll be back once that is visible for me. And you can see the process is now finished, and you can set up your device however you like. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.